Good evening, and I'm back on my allotment plot in the beautiful Warwickshire countryside in the UK. It's mid-July 2026, and I thought I'd come down to the plot and share exactly what's going on this time of year. And I've had a bit of a funny relationship with my allotment plot this year in 2026. It started off a bit up and down. I haven't had much time to get down to the plot. I've had other things going on in my life, so the allotment plot's taken a bit of a back seat. However, in recent weeks, I've found a little bit more time to get her into good shape. And right now, this is how she's pretty much going to look between now and the end of the growing season. To start at the top, I've got a comfrey plant in the corner of the allotment plot and over here. I chop this stuff down when it flowers and I put it in my water butts and use it as plant food. I popped a little marigold here, the top of the plot, just so it looks nice when people walk past, and it's a bit of a pollinator, isn't it? Here I've got what I think is a pink banana squash plant, so that'll be interesting to see how that comes about. Down here we've got some Swiss chard running all along this end of this bed, and it does look beautiful this time of year. I love the texture and the way this stuff looks. I don't actually eat it, if I'm honest with you. I just absolutely love it. I think it really does look good. Behind it I've got an Atlantic pumpkin, which I transplanted not so long ago, a week or two ago. It isn't doing that well. I do hope it picks up. I'll pop down some weed membrane along here to try and reduce the amount of weeding that I'm doing, because I'm just not getting down here as much as what I'd like. I've used straw as well as a bit of a cheap way to try and help with suppressing the weeds. I think also having straw in your beds helps keep the water inside the soil, which is bloody handy because we're having such a hot spell this year in July 2026. Look at my cosmos. This is looking good. Interesting thing about this though, I'm not sure whether it's a special sort of dwarf variety, because it hasn't grown as big as what I thought it would grow before it started flowering, but it does look beautiful on the plot, and we'll just let that grow and grow for the rest of this growing season. Over here we've got some marigold plants and some snapdragons. A couple of these aren't looking so good because I've just transplanted them, so I've been watering them. I'm sure in about a week or two these guys will pick back up. Over here in the corner we've got a courgette plant there, and then here we've got my French beans that has now started to pick up really nicely. Variety called Cobra, trusted variety, can't go wrong with Cobra, and they're looking really good, so I'm looking forward to getting some French beans off those. If we come round here, I can show you I purchased a fantastic hose pipe, which I might do a video review on because I'm so pleased with that hose pipe, but that's for another video right now. We've got a couple of plants here, flower plants, that are looking, I know they're not looking so great. Again, I only moved them a couple of days ago. I have been watering them. Hopefully they'll pick up okay. We've got 6 sweet corn plants over there that are doing all right. Look at these dahlias. Look at these. Absolutely beautiful. They are gorgeous, aren't they? And I got these from a friend this year. Raised them in my polytunnel, then I brought them down here, and they do look beautiful. Let's have a look over here. Right, we've got 2 butternut squash plants. Hopefully they're going to be okay. This here, we've got cabbages, cauliflowers, white cabbage and red cabbage, you can see there. And this is the first time I've ever grown anything like this under netting. Do you know what? It's been really low maintenance. I've just been watering them now and again. Did a little bit of weeding on it the other day, and they are growing quite nicely. Random tomato plant, just see what happens. Some more snapdragons there. And here we've got some runner beans, which have just started to flower really last couple of days. I've only got like, what, maybe 10 plants in there. Normally I have loads of runner beans, but we just don't eat them, so it's just absolutely pointless growing them, so I've kind of been a bit reserved this year. Over here we've got an Atlantic pumpkin. Again, I've put some weed membrane down and some straw down. You can just see actually on the plot how much I've mulched everything to try and reduce the amount of weeds, because honestly I left this plot for, I don't know, a couple of weeks, probably about a month, that I was kind of on and off. I didn't really do anything, what with it being so hot as well. And it's taken me so long to get all these weeds up and get this under control. Sunflowers here, randomly planted them, threw them in like that, and look at this, we've got quite a few sunflowers now. I'm going to cut those when they flower, bring them home, put them in a vase somewhere. Here we've got 3 beds with nothing in whatsoever. I tried to do some carrot seeds on strips, but something bloody picked all the strips out all over the place, so I've given up for this year on that. And we've got some more sweet corn there, and here's my water butts here and here. Like I said at the start of the video, it's been a bit of an interesting year for me on the allotment plot. Last 3 years prior to this, I'd grow a lot more stuff than what I'm growing this year, but it just hasn't really worked out this year. I mean, I've got some nice stuff on here, I'm not going to lie, and I have got it neat and tidy and under control. There's perhaps not as much food as I'd have liked, but I've had a go at doing some flowers as well. So, you know, it's a bit of a learning thing this year, a bit of a mishmash of various ideas that I never really followed through on. I had a disappointing year so far with my greenhouse as well, because in here I use these quad grow things from Greenhouse Sensations, but I set them up wrong. But then I fixed it, but then my chili plants that were in here weren't doing so well. You probably saw on my previous video in my polytunnel, I've taken them home and they've absolutely just come alive. But yeah, I've got a bit of an issue with the greenhouse. This thing here that's supposed to lift the windows out either side is broken, so I need to fix that at some point. But right now I just haven't got anything in the greenhouse. It is a bit of a shame that I'm not using the greenhouse, but it is what it is this year, and I just wanted to try and get things manageable and under control. The allotment plot now is looking good actually, and I can enjoy coming down here, watering my beans and the flowers and my cabbages and stuff. So I've still got some stuff to enjoy, but perhaps not as much of what I would have really liked. And then the final update for now is that I've tidied up the back of my allotment plot, and you know what it's like, guys, with your allotment plot. At the back you just end up slinging loads of stuff all over the place. Well, I thought it was about time that I tidied it all up, and look here, this big pile here is full of weeds that I've taken from the allotment plot over the past couple of weeks. That is how many weeds, and an Atlantic pumpkin plant that snapped. But look at it, there's just so many weeds, it's unbelievable. I'm simply going to enjoy the rest of this growing season now. I'm just going to enjoy the nice weather. I'm going to enjoy coming down here. Hopefully I won't have too much more weeding to do because the way that I've mulched it, but I'm just going to enjoy watering it, sitting down here and enjoying it for what it is. Subscribe and follow along if you want to follow along with my gardening journey. I grow stuff down here and I grow stuff at home in my polytunnel, which I tell you what is doing really well this year. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.